What's up, everyone? Welcome to Kart Life. I'm Sammy D, all things Mario Kart and Mario Kart Tour here, and today we've got a Ranked Cup breakdown. We were talking about the King Boo Cup in the Pirate Tour. We're going to talk about all three of these tracks, the lines you need, the drivers, karts, and gliders, the loadouts you want to focus on, and some ticket strategies, things like this. We do this every Friday, and today, on this Friday, we have a new tour preview in the news feed. I wake up, I get my coffee, I don't look at this until I do this video. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how much I love you guys? I do it for y'all, and I'm very excited. Seeing the new tour preview is almost as exciting, maybe more exciting than opening the tour, because I just have no idea what's coming in this next tour. I really hope they keep up the nice streak they've been on lately, and we'll get something cool and exciting. If it's your first time at Kart Life, do subscribe for much more great Mario Kart Tour content throughout each week and each tour. I want to welcome LL to the pit crew. I know who you are, and thanks so much for joining. Anyone else, memberships are available below. They get you access to the Kart Life daily posts from me in the community tab about my game, about the history of Mario Kart, just little tidbits. And then we also have the Discord in the link below, and we have a special members only channel and a pit crew only channel as well. We're getting closer to 2,000 subs, so if you have not subscribed, I really would love you to give a subscription, help us get to 2,000 subs, and help this channel grow from there. Before we get into the Ranked Cup breakdown and the news preview, again, two quick announcements. This Saturday, doing a speed run of the Pirate Tour with Carlos 85, one of the top 10 all cup ranking players historically. At least he might be relaxing back this tour, but Carlos is my pal, and Go Shiny Hunter. All three of us are going to do a speed run of the Pirate Tour. Fingers crossed it all works, but it should be really fun to watch us blast through the tour with maybe a couple twists along the way. And then also want y'all to check out the Nintendo Tonight podcast from the makers of Switch Stop. I went on as a special guest talking about the future of Mario Kart, ideas for Mario Kart 9 or 10 or whatever's coming after Mario Kart Tour, things we'd like to see implemented from Mario Kart Tour in the next Mario Kart, plus our favorite tracks, favorite games, all sorts of things. It was a really fun conversation, and I want y'all to check that out. And with that out of the way, it's time to see the new tour preview. I don't want a filler tour. I want something exciting. I have no idea though. I mean, I really have no clue. They did not do a Mega Boss Challenge this tour with a new character or anything like that. So I have no idea what's coming, and I'm just excited to see. And this time I'm gonna remember to pause, look at the Japanese Twitter, see if there's a new image or anything else that's been found. And there's usually some clues. So hopefully we'll have a little treasure trail of clues. Here we go, into the news menu, and news and the new tour features. Tokyo? Whoa, dude, Summer Festival Tour? Okay, so in Japan, the late summer season is festival season, and there's all kinds of ceremonial festivals that have all sorts of rich histories to them. But I'm really excited to see, wow, going back to Tokyo is huge. So a city track, there's a new stretch. So this is a new Tokyo Blur 3. This image is not loading. Great, thanks app. I can't even see what's in there. But to go back to Tokyo, a city track, you know, I wonder if this is something they had originally planned for the Summer Olympics, because obviously they would have done something for that, I think. And since the Olympics didn't happen and because of COVID, they maybe retooled a tour into this possibly. But geez, my mind is racing right now with the potential to bring back Hakama Mario, Kimono Peach possibly, new traditional Japanese variations of any characters. Like, I expect some cool stuff, some return of the full flight. The full flight is in my top 10 things I want, as is Hakama. So this is really exciting for me. Oh boy, this exceeded my expectations. So we're back to Tokyo. Newer players who have not been to Tokyo yet in the game, at least, get excited. This is gonna be really fun. Wow, okay, cool. Okay, just went to the Twitter and boom, guys, Hakama Kimono. Hakama is freaking back. I mean, okay, not confirmed. They might just be showing the three Japanese alts of Mario and Peach here. Kimono Peach, we got the full flight, we got a gold. Wait, is that the regular Quick Shaw? That looks different. Let's check. That looks gold. The Kabuki Dasher, and then the Party Time Bruiser, or whatever that is back there. Glam Bruiser. Okay, let's look at the quick shot. Is it brown and gold on the front? Let's take a look. So this is the picture on the official Twitter. It says the Pirate Tour is wrapping up, but you can return to Tokyo for the summer festival tour. What's hotter, the weather or the competition? Ooh, what have they found here? Oh, we have a clue, guys. We have a clue. What is that? So someone's flying back there? Oh, well, it's just a weird, wait. There's a glider, but there's a cheap. What on earth is that? It's not right. It doesn't seem to scale. It's like someone's wearing a cheap hat. Can anyone, like, the clues are insane. They've been hiding stuff, man. Like the Pirate Bowser Jr. Okay, wow. I have no idea what that could be. Any ideas in the comments? It looks like someone's wearing a cheap hat, which is really stupid. But maybe not. Maybe it ties into like a festival costume or something. Interesting. Why is that cheap there? And those are wheels. Those are definitely wheels. But I don't know how someone said it looks like Daisy. I don't really get that. I mean, there's an orange that could be like her hair, but I think that's part of the cheap. That is so weird. Okay, well, look, I just hope Akama comes back as a spotlight. But if it's 100 pipe, it's going to be tough. I might have to go for it. Oh, man. Japanese Twitter is the same. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm extremely excited for the Summer Festival Tour. This is really exciting to me. I love the Japanese stuff, love Tokyo. This is going to be really good. And if Akama comes back, that's huge. It's gonna be tempting for my rubies. Now, I didn't get to see the other picture. There's Blue Yoshi, Toads in the Park. So we have the highway here we're going on to for the first time. And then I would love to see that other picture from the news. Okay, hopped over to Reddit and I can see this picture here now. There's nothing really new. Hobby shop, that is awesome. All these new shops. You know, my friend Zay pointed out in Tokyo, so many of the buildings are based on real architectural sites in Tokyo. And these city tracks are just amazing, the detail they put into them. This is really cool. It looks a little bigger to me out the gate, so hopefully it is a bigger track. And let's look at carts for the quick shot. I want to confirm if that's a new quick shot to me or if I'm just going a little crazy here with my excitement. Where are you? Here we go. Yeah, no, that's the regular quick shot. Okay, so it's got that golden bronze color to the front. I forgot about that. Okay, well, quick shot I love. I love how it handles. It's one of my favorite carts. So there we go. Summer Festival Tour coming next week. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. I wish we could all go to Japan this summer and celebrate. But alas, one day we will travel again across the world, just like the racers of Mario Kart Tour. Let's look at my shop real quick. Event shop, I'm working through it. I said I would save up and wait, but I don't want to. I actually prefer going one by one. It's more satisfying to me. Oh man. Okay, so I've got 17,000 coins. I'm really happy with my coin and ruby count. B Dasher is at level 1. And then a cart high-end ticket. This is a really tough decision here. I lean towards immediately saying I'm not going to buy this because tomorrow or the next day a glider or driver high-end ticket could appear, and that's what I want to spend my money on. I want to spend on that, and I want to have some left over for super tickets. I don't think I'm going to buy this. I have 2 tickets right now. I used one of them last night, so now I have 1. I don't think I'm going to buy either of those. And these are all like level 4 things that this is in my shop literally every day. I don't know why, and it's I just don't want to be buying it, but I guess I should start. Anyway, a couple things about my ranked before we get into everything. As y'all know, I had a crazy lucky day just a couple days ago. Pulled on the Bowser's Minions pipe. I got gold dry bones finally. A huge thing after y'all saw my original gold pipe pulls a few months ago, but finally got him on 1 tin pull, and I was planning on doing 2 or 3. So where does this lead me? It leads me to, I do really want King Bob-omb. I'm feeling really lucky. I had my lucky gold hat, which I think I'm gonna save for when I pull only, because it did me well. I went into the King Bob-omb pipe. I did 3 10 pulls. I can't explain it. It goes against all my rules of being willing to have 450 rubies go down the drain, which I was not, because I'm saving. But I had a feeling. The first pipe was green, and then the second 2 pipes were both gold. I got the silver bullet and Pauline in the first one, and I got King Bob-omb in the second one. So crazy. I bought a pack, just to be very transparent, to replenish my rubies. Not all of them though, because I replenished 2 10 pulls worth, and I am at a net loss of 45 rubies after that, which I'm fine with. I'm totally fine with, because I was gonna spend 2 on the minions pipe anyways. So I'm back to just under 500, feeling really good about it. And my ranked, again, we have this issue of tier matching where I'm in tier 50. So granted, all of the whales, all of the top players in the world are gonna be in tier 50 because that's where it's capped. If they would just open up the floodgates, then the whales and the highest players in the world could keep going higher, and we could all stretch out and spread out. Please send us feedback. Please go into the settings. I'm gonna show you right now where we can do this. Menu, settings. And then we're going to go down here to help and inquiries. Then we're going to go to customer support. And then there's still options here of what we do. You can do a support, which is like if you're having an issue, and they will sometimes and often reply to you here, even though it takes time. If you ask them a dumb question, don't ask them, please, stupid questions. They're not gonna reply, and it's just gonna bloat their inbox. But give a really reasonable message here about tier matching. You're gonna contact support, and then write a note. This has date of occurrence and stuff, so this is, you shouldn't have used this. This is really for like if something happened, a glitch in your game, but you can use it. They will sometimes reply. The other option is to select feedback, and that's just giving feedback, and you can select an option such as any of these things or other. I usually do other because it doesn't apply necessarily, but game modes, ranked mode is a game mode, so we can go game mode and we can talk about ranked. Say the tier matching is really unfair, please refine it so that we have more competitive tier matching between the top players and the middle players and the low players. Because here I am for a second week, and look, it's fine. I'm gonna get put with top players. I'm in tier 50. But once again, I have someone who I think is gonna be impossible to beat. He's 8,000 over me. And this was like on day 1. So, there's just 6s everywhere. It's literally all of them except this are at level 6. So I literally can't beat that unless he just doesn't do anything at all. But I'm doing well for what I've got. I've got 74.5 right now. The 3 tracks are Yoshi Circuit RT, Frappe T, and Airship T. 3 trick tracks, and we're gonna get into them just now. By the way, if you're going for all cup ranking, it's gonna be a little bit lower of a score this tour. I'm at 655, last I checked. I just Google Mario Kart Tour all cup ranking or MKT all cup ranking. There's Kai at the top, but what we're gonna do is scroll down here. This is just a website, and it refreshes every night. We're gonna go to page 5 all the way to 1000, see what the benchmark is. So benchmark for top 1000 as of today is 640. It was 630 yesterday. And based on last tour, you can count on this threshold going up 10,000 every day on average. So I think that by the end of the tour, we might be at 700 or 680, 690, maybe 700. It depends on how many people really go for it. After the first all cup badge rewards got implemented last tour, I think a lot of people are going to be trying harder this time for it, and a lot of people are going to be like, it's not worth the trouble. So it's going to be interesting to see how it shakes out, but I guess I'm in here. Let's try to find me, 655. Hey, I made it to page 2 already. I'm in the top 800. It's a fun thing to go for, because when you play through all of these cups in the tour and don't just like blindly play through them to get your stars with like low loadouts that you're getting points on, it really familiarizes yourself with what loadouts you have on all these different tracks and what things you still need, what things you might want to level up in the future. It's really helpful, and it's fun to consider each cup like a ranked cup. Not spending your whole life every week doing this, of course. Please balance your game life and your real life, and that's something I'm still working on too, but it is fun just to give a few runs on each, try to get a coin frenzy, see what happens, see what your ceiling is on all of these. And before you know it, I haven't even tried very hard on any of these. I've just done a couple runs on each, and I'm already in the top 800, so give it a try. All right, so let's go into the Ranked Cup. Let's talk about all three of these tracks. They're trick tracks. I really don't have tons to say because they all are pretty easy and fun. Tricks are really fun. Trick tracks, easy to keep combo on. So you're not gonna need a lot of my help with lines. I might point out a couple things here and there, but there are a lot of ticket options. So like between the supers this time and the high ends, there are multiple ways you can use your tickets, and it's Friday. I know everyone's very anxious, so on the first couple days of ranked, they often will use their tickets. I always recommend waiting through the weekend, see what the people in your list are doing, because this guy jumped up. I mean, I was down at like 68, both of these people were, and like it took me a couple days before they jumped up, and then I knew what I had to do. So please wait through the weekend and see what they're gonna do before you use all your tickets. Also, you might realize that you do better on certain tracks, and so you want to focus on those for ticketing. Just figure out where you need to grow more and use your tickets accordingly. For example, the big one for me is, do I use tickets on King Boo at level 4, Lucky 7, so really good, I need 3 more, or do I use them on Hammer Bro and Airship Fortress T? It just depends, you know, like there's different ways to look at it. Hammer Bro has more tracks right now, so that's a factor. You have the Hammer item versus Lucky 7 item. King Boo probably wins there. But King Boo has been around longer, and to spread the wealth a little bit, I decided to go for Hammer Bro. So yeah, it's just your individual decision. That was my first move I made to make sure I got into second, because I got pushed down to third. I want to make sure if I can't beat this whale 8,000 more, and I really don't think I can, although I've said that before and I end up finding a way. So we'll see, but I don't think I can get the 8K, but I did need to make sure I get second. So it'll be 2 second places in a row. What an epic tour this has been between the Legend of Kai Kai and the Gold Dry Bones and King Bob-omb now, and then really excited for Summer Festival. I gotta say, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, so Yoshi Circuit RT. This is the hardest one of the 3. A lot of power sliding and drifting you're gonna have to do really tight throughout this course. Of course, PGP is the best option for Coinbox. I really hope everyone has her by now, but I know some people still don't. I feel for you. I feel for you. Maybe at the anniversary, you'll have one more chance. Or not one more, but another one. And if you don't have her, then it's going to be one of the Yoshis probably, whichever one you have higher. Yoshi is good for the Egg Frenzy, and regular Yoshi's a daily select, so make sure you look for Yoshis in the shop right now. Then we have other spotlights that you might have higher, including another Coinboxer, Swimwear Roz. We have Baby Detective Roz as well with the dash ring, but PGP is obviously the one you're going to go with because she's probably higher than Swimwear Roz. Then in carts, we have a lot of options. This is really helpful to have all these options. The Turbo Birdo to me is the one that's highest. It's Mini Turbo Plus, just like the Zucchini is. I don't love, Zucchini is one of my favorite designs. I love how that cart looks. It's so cute to me. I love the green and yellow matte finish. But I don't like how it handles as much as Turbo Birdo. If you don't think carts handle differently, that's fine. I respectfully disagree with you. Just, for example, take these 2 carts, which are both Mini Turbo Plus, and do runs with both of them and see if you can notice the difference. I can, and I do better with Turbo Birdo. So that's another factor. Which card do you race better with? Just keep that in mind. We also have some high ends here. We have the P-Wing with Mini Turbo Plus, but if it's not as high a level as your Super, it's not gonna win out. So you're really looking at your top level here regardless of the special skill. Thankfully, there's a lot of Mini Turbos on this track, so Turbo Birdo or Zucchini are what you're gonna wanna go with. And then we have a really crazy situation here. In addition to these rare gliders over here, we have 3 coin gliders. So between the Star Shoot, the New Year's Kite, and the Question Block glider, hopefully you got a coin glider leveled up to 3 or higher, and you can go for coin frenzies. It's all about coin frenzies, of course, when we're going for big points. You want to try to get a single or a double or the holy grail, the triple coin frenzy, TCF baby. This has actually grown higher than my other 2 coin gliders that are high ends. I love these 2. It's a level 3, which is really good. I could take it to 4. That's an interesting idea, but still, level 5 for Question Block glider. I pulled it so many times in that glider pipe, I don't know why. Hope you have 2, but anyways, hope you do have a coin glider one way or another, and you can go for coin frenzies. All right, here's a quick, very sloppy run I did early this week. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, early in the week, so not a perfect run yet. Try to bang out 1 or 2 minis at the top. Then you're gonna get these 3 coins, boost into the next 2 jumps. I had a coin box frenzy, boost back, boost to the right, and then you're gonna usually bang out 1 more boost before the ramp there. This should hold to the ramp, but you wanna hold a long drift going off the ramp so you can then turbo out of it at the end and make it to that first of 3 tunnel jumps. Some coins here, back to the left, and then 2 minis to the right, 1 and 2, 1 back to the left, and then it's coin chasing, 1, 2, 3, boost, and then back to the left for some more 3 there. I'm just trying to get through the pack here. You're gonna hold this, trick off both of those. You can get more than 1 coin on each of those ramps. Boosting back here before the next coin line is tough, and I had to cut in against those coins. Wow. I mean, the reason I'm showing you this is because I don't get a perfect line, but I'm getting a double coin box frenzy. Oh gosh, I got stuck on the grass. It's the worst. Come on. Ah, dropped combo. This is a really hilariously sloppy run to be showing you guys, but it's high scoring. It goes to show you that with the right frenzies, you don't have to have the perfect lines. I mean, if you do have the perfect lines, great, and it's an even higher score, but the reality is sometimes we get great frenzies on a run that's not perfect, and it ends up being our record run. That's just the truth of the matter. So I've dropped combo a few times now, and when you're little, it's simultaneously easier and harder. 1, 2, 3, and then tilt back with some hopping and try to get those 3. Getting all of them is tough, but definitely doable. And like I said, on each of these ramps, if you angle and kind of go to the side, you can get more than 1 coin on each. But yeah, boosting back here before the final 3 coins is hard to do. And in fact, getting all 3 of those coins on that turn is hard to do. Also, a mini before that last jump is gonna be tight and hard to get. So at 25,006 with a really sloppy double coin box frenzy run, I can obviously improve on the lines there, and I have since. And that was with the zucchini, like the car I don't like driving with. So also those before I uncapped the question block glider. And I would recommend using uncapped ticket on whatever coin glider you're using. If you have high end or regular uncapped tickets, go for it. Just go for, I've been basically uncapping things as they come up in ranked, that where I really need to score more. It does increase your overall score, and for a coin glider, I mean, I just feel like you can't go wrong uncapping that, because every time you get a coin frenzy, you're gonna get a little bit more out of it than you would have already, which was a lot. Okay, on to Frappe T, and we have King Boo, like I said. We also have some other weird options, Ice Bro, Blue Birdo, these spotlights over here, including Bowser Jr. Pirate, and then we have Aurora. So you might have Aurora really high, and that's awesome. But I actually have King Boo higher than anyone else. So yeah, I would go for King Boo. This available in the pack right now if you're that type of player and you want to add 1 more. And then remember, super driver tickets are going to come in handy here. They're in your shop if you've increased things to level 6, max them out. And then also, we're going to get 1 driver ticket in the event shop. Don't forget about that 1 ticket you'll have available to you. So Lucky 7 is what we're going to go with for my runs. This is tough. These are a lot of, I mean, this is what ranked in summer 2020 looks like. It's all these recent spotlight carts, none of which I have because I didn't do a bunch of 100 pipe pulls. But we at least have the gold clanky cart from Gold Pass Gift. It's at level 1 with Dash Panel Plus. I have not put a ticket on it yet. I had also a level 1 blue 7, and I decided between the 2 of these to take to level 2 so that I get bonus point boost. Remember, you have to get level 2 or higher to get a little bit of a bonus point boost, and it's sometimes not a lot, it sometimes is, but you want to get bonus point boost on all your loadout if you can. But I went ahead and took this one to 2 as opposed to the high end because it's so much easier for me to spend a super cart ticket than it is a high-end cart ticket. Then again, there's one in my shop right now I could buy if I really wanted to. The reason I also didn't put a super ticket onto this is because remember, you always have to be going back and forth in your mind between all these tracks. Back over here to Airship, which we haven't talked about yet. In the carts, my 2 options are both high-end carts. Of course, the Silver Bullet, I told you, I love how this thing drives. But I've not uncapped it yet, and I have not even filled the base points out. I'm trying to do it naturally because I don't have tons of tickets left. base point tickets. But Off-Roader is the one I went with because it's got a much deeper track list so far. I think Silver Bullet will get a much larger list too. I was tempted to invest in this one. But point being, there are high-end carts on both of these tracks that you want to think about putting tickets towards. So you really got to weigh all these options. I don't have a cart option on Airship that is not a high-end. And on Frappe, I do have an option that's not a high-end. So I went ahead and took the Blue 7 to level 2, even though it's Rocket Start Plus. But look, it's got 9 tracks, and that's what I did for myself. And then for gliders, the question block again. So here's another great tip. If you've got super glider tickets, this is a great chance to level up 2 ranked gliders in one single week. So I was happy to get this to level 5. Like I said, it's coming into play from Yoshi's and Frappe this time. We also have a Hanafuda and all these other rare gliders. The Blizzard Balloons is one that I don't have that I really would like. It does come up often, I feel. Sweetheart glider, yeah. So I'm sure you have something, at least hopefully from your pulls, the question block glider. Let's look at this run. One thing to keep in mind on this track, on all of the little ramps that have snowmen aside them, first of all, snow person, excuse me, it's 2020, we must be politically correct. But want to make sure we ram as many of those as we can. Just nick them on the side. A lot of times on the jump boosts, there's one on the edge, and you can actually get the boost, and then with the side of your cart also get the snowman. On these, they're a little harder because they're a little wider out. Hold this drift. So here we go. Watch this. See, 1, 2. I got 2 of the snowmen that are like sitting on the edge of the ramps. So hit the ramps on the side so you get the jump boost and the snow person. Of course, super horns are great for taking out snow people. Tight end here, it's hard. See, it's hard to get that first ramp. It's not hard, I just hadn't figured it out yet. 1, 2, 3, boost. Let's actually talk about the lines here. You want to release a boost here before the 3. Hold this wide so you can release, and then 1 more. And then little bump, super horn. No, I didn't take out snow people, I should have. Ugh, no. Not a great run, but full combo. The glide should hold, and then dip down, and then pull back and hold this so you glide all the way to the ramp, if you have not figured that out yet. Let's grab some tokens on our way out. Wow, both runs I missed the inner ramp. It's hard to get. As soon as you hit that glide and then the first ramp, stay on the inside so you can get that first inner ramp and then the second outer ramp as well. Anyway, that's the run I recorded. Again, I usually master my lines over the weekend, and so when I'm filming runs for you guys, nonstop combo 128 actions. Definitely can improve the 128, and I got to 21.3, and let's see, now I'm at 22,000. So yeah, my King Boo is gonna stay there because I gave some tickets to Hammer Bro, unless I find a couple tickets this week in the shop, which I very well could. Airship T, we got Hammer Bro. It's a really fun track. These trick tracks are just great. You don't need my help. You guys can figure out these lines and master them on your own. I know you can. So Hammer Bro, then we have The King, King Boo is no longer the king of Mario Kart Tour, I'm sorry to say. This guy is pure joy incarnate. I just love him. I love how he looks like an old school cartoon or something. But I don't have him high enough to really use him on this track. Yeah, that's the thing. We have these spotlights and we invest all these rubies in these high ends, but then they're just sitting there at level 1. And 9 times out of 10, they're not going to stack up against a higher super driver that you have. So Hammer Bro still wins. I did pull 2 Hammer Bros as I was going for King Boo. So that's cool. And I'm sorry I didn't film the pulls, by the way. It was totally in the moment. I don't even remember it happening. I just felt like I was gonna get King Boo and I just went for it. I was outside on a walk and I just did it. So it just happened. Can't explain it. Hammer Bro is level 4. The Hammer Frenzy is pretty good. We also have King Boo, Luigi's Mansion, Bomb Cannon, not great. But you might have leveled them up from your Minions pipe. And then we have Cowboy Wario. Fire Flower, not a great option, but Hammer Bros, who I'm going with, and then like I said, the 2 high-end gliders here, and then all these other rare high-end carts. This is one that would be fun to have. It was paywall, Dark Buggy It just looks cool. So anyway, off-roader is the one I went with. It's a little wider, so it's helpful to shave a crate, grab a coin, shave a rocky wrench, whatever you want to do with a little bit of a wider cart as you're careening around the airship fortress. And then gliders, bomb glider. Like I said, super gliders that are in the daily selects, please level them up to 6, get that out of the way, open up some tickets, and these are always in ranked. I say it all the time. Here we are yet again, level 6 bomb glider. Then we have these. This is a gold pass gift this week, bullet bill. You'd have to throw some high-end tickets on it for it to compare to the bomb. Once again, like I was saying, wicked wings are at level 2 for me. Super horn, so if you have this higher than bomb for some reason, that's your option. And then we have the safety glider as well. But yeah, for me, it's the Bob-omb parafoil, and I have uncapped it once, so it's at the maximum it can be, although I guess you could do a double cap, but I missed one of the glider weeks for cap tickets. And here's a probably underdeveloped run on this one as well. But again, for great run videos, check out OTK channel. Great international players posting their lines. And then for English-speaking YouTubers and viewers, we got Go Shiny Hunter, and then of course Carlos. Released before this boost, and then this is the same line as okay, so I actually like hitting as many of these Rockies as possible. It's a little bit risky and chaotic, but you can bounce off all of them and just get extra combo actions. I'm fully going for the crates now. I was afraid of them at first. Token time, baby. Release. I'm somehow holding my combo. It's very easy, especially with the level 6 Bob-omb parafoil. So good. As you're holding this long line, go ahead and find a mini turbo in there somewhere. Don't just be straight. I mean, you can be straight and like shake out your hand and like stretch your hand. That's what I do sometimes. But try to get a mini as you're holding that. It's just an easy time to grab another mini or 2 minis. You can get 2. Anyway, back to this. What was I saying? Watch out for the bullets. Your placement as you start is key to avoiding the bullets. It happens to the best of us, getting the exact poor placement where you end up going right into a bullet bill. What else was I going to say about the front half of this track? I forget. Combo's very easy to hold. Even if you get hit by the flames, chances are you can bang out a quick mini here. What was I going to say at first? I was just talking about hitting the rocky wrenches. I guess that's what I was wanting to follow up on. But yeah, many things can happen. Oh, here we go. Wide split on the sides, and then wide, and then center. Memorize the pattern of those jump boosts to make sure you can get a boost here before this ramp, turn, get a boost right on the ramp. Very easy to full combo this thing, and it's a really fun track. And you're getting player level XP as you do it every time. Make sure you're working on your overall player level in the upper left hand corner, because as you cross, first of all, you get 5 rubies every 5 levels. Not very much, but hey, it's for your ruby count at the end of the day. That's 142 actions. So I don't know, David, you tell me how's that looking. But work on your player level, because you get a higher amount of placement points for your first place, second place, etc. The higher your player level is. Make sure you focus on that. And with that, I think that's about it. It was a big week for me. I hope everyone's doing well in ranked. Again, I'm kind of resigning to settling at second here, unless I don't think I can get 8K. I mean, I could get like 5K more for sure, I think, if I did some full runs. You guys tell me, what do you think? Should I go for it? Can I go for it? Is there anything I can do? Right now, I don't think there's much. I have a couple ticket moves left though, if I really need to. I could take off-roader 1 more level. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the only move I have left at this point. But keep all your moves in mind and just wait to strike at the right moment. Thanks so much. I'm really excited for Summer Festival Tour. That's got me really, really hyped. And yeah, Pirate Tour was one to go down in history for me. Like I said, Legend of Kai Kai, that was such a cool thing that happened. Even though I got second, I'm feeling good about coasting with rubies from now until a possible anniversary. If you missed my anniversary tour video, predictions, speculation, you can see that here. I am thinking, since I made that video, that it's going to be something disappointing. maybe just like New York return and I don't know, another chance at some Mario alts or something. I don't think it's going to be, I'm thinking less and less like they're going to give us a chance at everyone all over again. Maybe there'll be a coin boxer driver pipe, special pipe. So we'll see, but I'm happy. Although this, I'm telling you, man, this Summer Festival Tokyo thing, Hakama is my #1 thing I want. Even though he doesn't get used a lot, I just want him for collectability, for coin box, for Japan. And if there's a chance, I might have to go into a 100 pipe before anniversary. That's going to be really tough. Can't wait to see what it's going to hold for us. Let me know how you're doing in ranked below in the comments. Thanks so much to all y'all in the chat. Any super chats that I got today will be shout out in the next video. Getting close to 2,000, like I said, so that'll be happening very soon. We'll have to do something special. I don't know what. Let me know your ideas. Okay, y'all, stay home, stay safe, be kind to one another. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you guys always. Have a good weekend. Peace.